Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rachakodash. I'd like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and the one-third. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahar, Rachakodash. All right. And as the title reads, to foam at thy mouth with hatred. All right, let me make sure I titled that right. Yep, to foam at thy mouth with hatred. Okay, and this was actually in the scriptures in the blue letter, and I pretty much want to go into a little bit of commentary, and I want to pull out a couple precepts. All right, with some facts. All right, pertaining to the hatred. Okay, let me stress that word: the hatred and the anger of indignation that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai has for the nation of Esau and his descendants, okay? Because which this is also a cut to Christianity, okay, which proves for God so loved the world wasn't speaking about everybody in the world, okay? So right here, the nation of Edom is a prime example to show you that salvation is not for everyone, okay? Because the Lord has given salvation or election to Jacob and his disdain and hatred and rejection for the nation of Esau, and not just a rejection to show love for Jacob, but actual hatred towards that rejection of Esau, Edom. All right. And I'm actually going to start with Malachi, the first chapter. All right. And let me make sure, share my screen here. All right. And then let's go here. All right. And I want to say Shalom, Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bashim Rakakadash, Barakatam. To brothers and a few sincere sisters tuning in, make sure I want to say Shalom. All right. Audio is good. So let's jump into it real quick. I don't want to make this too long, but I do want to bring out some points. All right. For edification. Okay. It says God's love for Jacob. And that's one thing that needs to be stressed when you're bringing out the scriptures, when you're talking about the context and the narration, all right, that the Bible holds is that salvation is for Jacob, in so much that his brother, okay, his twin brother Esau, is being used to show the election to Jacob and the disselection towards Esau, okay. But not only that the Lord reject Esau, he hates Esau, because when you read in the commentaries, they try to say that the word hate don't mean like actual hate pertaining to an emotion, but it does. So let's prove that in this lesson today through the Spirit. It says the burden of the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord, yet I love Jacob. So right here, we're seeing Yahweh Shemel Shai show Jacob, I love you in so much that I didn't love your brother Esau, to the fact of where you both came from Isaac, but your great-grandfather Abraham, the blessing that I gave to him, I'm only allowing that to go through Jacob and not Esau. So even here, the Lord is showing us our love, the love he has towards us by rejecting Esau, okay, in so much that Esau doesn't get to partake in the blessings that were given to the grandfather Abraham, okay, because when you look, Jacob is the son, Jacob and Esau are the son, Isaac is the father, and Abraham would be the grandfather. So one would think that these sons would both receive that blessing, but what we find out is that only Jacob received that blessing, and the Lord has hatred towards Esau, okay? Now it first goes into the children did nothing wrong, but ultimately as time passed, the actions that Esau has shown forth back then, throughout history, present day, and coming in the future, why the Lord has a perpetual hatred for the nation of Esau, Edom, and his descendants. That's what Christianity doesn't address, okay? The actions of the Edomites has led to the hatred, all right, for between the Most High and Esau, Edom. And it says, look, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of wilderness. Right. Has Esau been judged in time past? Yeah. Esau was judged as the Greeks. Esau was judged as the Edomites under King David. Esau was judged during war between Amalek and Jacob. All right, there was many times where the Lord judged Esau, but the ultimate judgment for Esau, Edom, is coming in the near future. All right, now let's just look this word up real quick for hated real fast. I just want to see, because we're going to go into the commentary. So look, the word literally means hated, okay? Compared to an enemy, all right, of a whole nation. See, a whole nation that is hated, an enemy, a foe, an enemy to the Most High, okay? So even right here, the word hated literally means to hate, okay? But Christianity tries to tell you something different, all right? And they try to break it down, but we're going to prove right here, Malachi 1:4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. Every time Esau's trying to rebuild and try to reestablish and reinvent the wheel of his rulership, the Lord is saying, Yahweh Shem Shai is telling you, I'm going to throw it down. I am against it. Okay, I am against it. So the Lord is making it clear that he is against the nation of Esau, Edom, no matter what they do. All right. And this is what Christianity doesn't like to go into, of the hatred. They always talk about the love. There's always this God is love, but God also hates. The Most High, Yahweh, also hates. The mere fact of emotion, we have the emotion of love and hate, right? Well, look at this. They'll tell you, let me hold this real quick. Let me hold this. I'm going to make a point. They'll tell you that in this scripture that I'm in Malachi, that hate doesn't mean hate. But in other instances, when someone says they hate, that means hate. So it goes to show you that they don't know what they're talking about. And that's why in the spirit, we're doing this lesson to further reiterate, okay, what is being preached. The hatred for Esau is a part of the gospel. When you let a Jake know what they've been through, what all the hell they catch from Esau, you know how good it feels to know they're serving a God that hates the person that they hate too for what they've done to them as a people. Christianity, that's what the problem is. They don't let you know that there's righteous judgment for those that done wrong to you. Instead, they just try to put the wool over your eyes and put a Band-Aid over this continual wound that Esau does to you, when that's not the case. That is not the case, okay? And it says, and they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. Forever, Yahweh Shem Shai has indignation against the nation of Edom. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you what level of hatred or indignation the Lord has against this nation of people, Esau, Edom. So look, indignation, righteous anger, right? Abhor. Oh, but wait. Now this is a cut. Now, Deuteronomy 23, that's speaking about the Syrian, right? But it's a biblical error. Okay. Matter of fact, let's prove that real fast. Okay. Let's put blue letter. Let's go real quick. I want to make this really fast. Deuteronomy 23 to prove this point. Don't they talk about abhor not an Edomite? Well, that's a biblical error. Look, when you go into this word for Edomite really fast, look, when you go into this word, look, Syria. Okay. So this word for Edom, they put Edomite, but it's really for the Assyrian. Okay. It's for the Assyrian. All right. Going back to Abraham. All right. If I'm not mistaken, but it's not talking about Esau, but you'll have them say right here, thou shalt not abhor Edomite. But wait a minute. When we go into Malachi 1:4, the indignation that the Lord has against Edom means to abhor. So that's a complete cut right there. All right. But that's not the initial point. Check this out. To denounce forever, to express indignation forever, to be abhorrent forever, to express indignation in speech, to curse. So Esau is a cursed nation forever. Speaking against Esau, right? Show anger forever. Then when you go down to the Strong's definition, to foam at thy mouth, an example, to be enraged forever. This is the level, all right, of indignation. This is the level of hatred. when it comes to emotion that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob has towards the nation of Esau, to where he, you know, that, oh, you mother, like that. That's the level of hatred that the Lord has against this nation. But Christians will tell you otherwise. Christianity will even tell you otherwise. And let me show you that. See, to foam at thy mouth with hatred. All right. Doesn't it say, don't I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? Now we're going to have to grab that, but we're going to have to grab that when we go into the prophecy of when the Lord puts his anger in us against Esau, to where this is why we have a spirit now to foam at our mouth at him. That's why it says express indignation in speech. When we prophesize against Mount Seir and we cuss their ass out, that's the Holy Spirit rebuking them. But then here comes Christians waddling up. Wait a minute. Love. No, what he has done, love cannot be shown towards that. Judgment from rebuke and correction needs to be brought forth for what the nation of Edom has done to the nation of Israel. Okay? What he's done to the world. All right? What he's done to the temple. What he's done to us as a people, Hellenizing us. Okay? No. You're highly mistaken. That's the problem that Christians try to bring, is this love doctrine, because they are the ones that the Lord hates. So it makes sense. The ones that are hated, they want to push love. No. Love. No. Love ain't all we got. Okay. There's hatred in there too. Now, let me go into the commentary for this real quick. I want to share this. So watch how Esau tries to smooth this over. Check this out. So when you go into the commentary, watch what they say. Let's go to David Guzik, okay? And let's scroll down. All right, I've loved you. So it means the Lord loves Jacob. It means he loves them, right? That means love, right? Or selection. But when it comes to Esau, it doesn't. Watch. It says, yet Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. God asked Israel to find assurance in his election, his choice of them. He wanted them to understand that they were chosen and remained his chosen and favored people. When the people of Israel compared themselves to their neighbors, the Edomites, the descendants of Esau, they saw that God chose to preserve Israel and he punished the Edomites. But watch when you go down. Let's see. Just give me a moment right here. I want to show you there's a point where they say, but it doesn't mean that he does hate them. Let's see if we could find it. I was skimming through this. Just give me a moment. Let's see this one. It says, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. The choice of Jacob over Esau is a strong and classic example of God's election. God chose Jacob instead of Esau to carry the blessing promised to their grandfather Abraham. This is a cut to Christianity. When they say, we are the children of Abraham, then you say, well, what about Esau? What about Esau? Esau was a child of Abraham, but God chose Jacob instead of Esau to carry the blessing promised to their grandfather Abraham. See? Now look at this. Look at this right here. Look, let's keep reading. It says, in some way, Esau was more likely candidate because though Jacob and Esau were twins, Esau was born first. Nevertheless, Jacob was chosen before he and Esau were ever born. This is true. But watch this. God did not hate Esau. Wait a minute. It just said that he foamed at his mouth with hatred. But then you say God did not hate Esau in a sense of cursing him or it just said that of curses or striking out against him. It said that I will destroy. Indeed, Esau was a blessed man. Yeah, he got blessings, but his blessings represented destruction. Esau was blessed with a left hand vibration. Okay. It says, yet when God chose Jacob, he left Esau unchosen in regard to receiving the blessing given to Abraham. What else would that mean then? What else would that mean? So they're lying right here. God did not hate Esau. Yes, he did. And now look, I went over here. Why did God love Jacob and hate Esau? You got this guy right here. When you go down, it says, look, so considering the context, God loving Jacob and hated Esau has nothing to do with human emotion. Wait a minute. Now this is why I pull this out. So is this a human emotion? Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith. So Esau can hate Jacob, and that's clear cut. That's clearly. But the Father of spirits, who sent us here in the flesh and impacted us with conscience and thought and emotion and feeling, to where Esau could literally have the emotion and feel hatred towards Jacob. And the God of spirits gave him that spirit, right? But who you call God himself can't express that. Didn't he say, I hate the sinners? Let me put that real quick. What's that, Sirach 16:7? Let me see. If brother got it, can you post it? It says, God hates the sinner. I know it's in the Apocrypha. Let me see if it comes up. Yeah, 12:6. Look, so what's this mean? For the Most High hated sinners. Right here, the Bible's telling you that the Most High possesses what you would call emotion, because a human cannot possess emotion unless God created emotion for us to possess it. Emotion, feelings, emotion comes from where? The brain, cognitive thought. Okay, so now they're trying to say that the Most High can't have these feelings as well, but he can have the feeling of love, but he can't have the feeling of hatred. Real quick, real fast, Proverbs 11. That's an unjust balance. See, do not let man and their emotions through private interpretations direct your thought and understanding in the scriptures, because you will bug out. Real quick. And of course, Edomites are saying that because they're Edomites. Of course, Edomite are going to say, yeah, he hates me. Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is abomination to Yahweh Bashemel Shai, but a just way is his delight. Wait, so he can have the spirit of indignation, abomination, detest, defilement, anger. He can have, the Lord can have anger towards Israel, and that's actual anger, but he can't have anger towards Esau? You're not making sense, because you're built your foundation off lies. See? So a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. So Christianity is a false balance. Okay, you can't speak about love without speaking about hate. And right here, Ecclesiasticus 12:6, for the Most High hateth sinners like he hateth Esau, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, who is Esau, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. See, Esau is actually referred to as the ungodly. He's also referred to as the dishonorable vessel. Okay, so right here, this is a cut. But also what they did pull out is that Jacob was chosen to receive Abraham's blessing, unlike Esau. So that right there is a cut to Christianity. But let's keep going. This is Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Let's just look real quick up what the word hatred means. Okay, just curious. When you go into the word, look, hate, pursue with hatred, detest, to be hated, detested. Then they put, look, love less, okay? Love less. But does the Lord love Esau? No, he hates Esau, okay? It said he has indignation against him forever. The Lord hates Esau like Esau hated Jacob. Now, real quick, can the Lord love and can the Lord hate? Yeah, okay? Now, I'll go, matter of fact, let's keep Romans 9, because I want to pull out another point in here, all right? So, let's go to this and let's look up Deuteronomy 32 real quick. Okay, I hope I'm not going too fast, but I just want to make these points. Okay, look at this, Deuteronomy 32:39. Ask someone, can the Lord love? Can the Lord hate? Well, I don't know. Can the Lord kill and can the Lord make alive? Yeah. So the Lord can love and he can hate. Deuteronomy 32:39. Okay, it says, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, right? I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So if the Lord loves, then the Lord hates. If the Lord makes alive, the Lord kills. If the Lord wounds, he also heals. Let's go back. Romans 9:22. Let's show the balance. Let's show the duality. All right, like Elder Apostle Gabar goes into. Let's show the duality of the Lord. Love and hate, good and evil, life and death. Romans 9:21, has not the potter power over the clay? Let me say this. If the Lord chose a nation to get the blessings of Abraham and to be elected, then the Lord chose a nation to not get the blessings of Abraham and to be not selected. It's just that simple. If you have a selected nation, you have a non-selected nation. Okay. If you have a nation that's for life, you have a nation for death. If you have a nation created for good, then you also have a nation created for evil. And that is the story of Jacob and Esau ultimately. And Christianity doesn't add that to their repertoire. And this is why they have a false, unbalanced doctrine. Okay. But when you go into the scriptures, that's plain as day, you can see that the Bible doesn't contradict itself. Man-made religion has contradicted itself. See? And it says, Romans 9:21, has not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Remember, hate the ungodly. What is a dishonorable vessel? A dishonorable nation, a dishonorable man, and dishonorable people. Okay. It says of honor, which one has by reason of rank and state of office, which holds, especially to the highest degree, dignity, honor. See? So honor, godliness, dishonor, ungodliness. Okay. And that's what Esau represents. Esau represents the dishonorable nature. Okay. Now I just want to see. I clicked it once. Right. Here it is. Dishonor, ignominy, disgrace, reproach, vile, shame. Oh, shameful spewings upon thy glory. This is Esau Edom. Okay. He's been set up to be the dishonorable vessel. Now let's just look up. Let's see. Let me see. Search the web. Okay. Let's do that. Public shame or disgrace, embarrassment. So Esau is the embarrassment of God's creation. Oh, and matter of fact, in the movie, Tropic Thunder, it just came to mind. Hey, you brothers know me. The Lord, he allows me to remember certain things from movies. Tropic Thunder, watch what Robert Downey Jr. says about Esau. Tropic Thunder, he said, behold, look at God's mistake. Let me see if it comes up. Right here. Yeah, this is the scene, but I just wanted see. Oh, right here it says, this reminds me of the great quote from Tropic Thunder. Why are creators paying TikTok? No, that's not it. I found a foreign devil. Looks like he's all, yeah, so it's here, but I had screenshotted it years ago. But in this scene right here, he pulls up Esau on the ass and he says, behold, God's mistake, if I'm not mistaken. But that's Esau. Now, did the Lord make a mistake with Esau? No, meaning in the spirit, all right, man should not be walking ungodly, okay? Because in our kingdom, you're not just going to have a nation that can't get right. Everybody is going to be under the law and order. So Esau was set up as an example, all right, to these nations of how not to be. And I say that in the spirit. I'm just saying that in the spirit, okay? Because just like Sodom was set up as an example of how not to live, and Esau used that, here we go. This is okay. And Esau used Sodom as a way of life. So Esau is going to be using our kingdom to the other nations. Hey, this is not how you're to conduct and carry yourself, okay? Because the Lord created the wicked for the day of evil. See, he created light and darkness, good and evil. And this is all what this is showing you. So with that being shown, what are we to do? We are to hate evil. Okay, you need to admit that Esau Edom is evil, and actually you are to hate evil because the Most High hates evil, and he hates the sinner. Okay, he hates the sinner, but it's okay for Esau to hate us. It's okay for Esau to hate us, but the Lord can't foam at his mouth with hatred for him, or we can't hate Esau for his evil, wicked ass. Get out of here, man. You get out of here. That weak, love, effeminate spirit is dwindling, man. Proverbs 8. Check this out. What's the Bible saying? Proverbs 8:13. The fear of Yahweh Shemel Shai is to hate evil. Is not Esau evil? Is he not disgraced? Is he not wicked? Has what he has done, is that not to the level of hatred? What he has done, is that not to the level of hatred? Let me get another one. Okay. Let me get another one. So we're good on that. We're good on that. Now let's go here. A brother might have posted it. So like I see you brothers posted on the comment board. My apologies. But real fast. Psalms 139. What does the Bible say about hate? Psalms 139:21. Do not I hate them? What psalm is this? To the chief musician, a psalm of David, King David. King David said, okay, do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? Esau hates the Lord. He's been created to hate Yahweh Shemel Shai. He can't get right. He does everything contrary. Psalms 50, he casts the words of the Lord behind him, and he makes up his own doctrine. He makes up his own rules, okay? He's been set up not to serve the Lord. Oh, and actually in the commentary, it said that. It said how Jacob was set up to serve the Lord and Esau wasn't, okay? It says, "O Lord, that hate thee, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies." So right here, the Bible is telling us, okay, that we hate evil, and it's okay to hate evil if you fear the Lord. Look, the fear of the Lord, this is a characteristic of you fearing the Lord, is to hate evil. Oh, that's wicked, man. The Lord gonna get their ass, man. And I would rather be with the Lord than with a wicked vessel in the end of days. And arrogancy, Esau, and an evil way, Esau, and a froward mouth, Esau, do I hate. See? So we are to hate just like we are to hate what the Lord hates, okay? And we see it, all right? We see it in action. We see it in spirit, okay? Amos 5:15, and it says, hate the evil and love the good. So we're to hate evil and love good. So Christianity is evil. So you are to hate that because they try to push love, right? And establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord God of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. So what's the point right here we're pulling out is hate the evil and love the good. And guess what? The Lord has us on a level of hatred towards wickedness and evil, but the time coming, the Lord is going to actually give us the spirit that he possesses of hatred towards Esau, where he's going to put that hatred in our spirit, and we are going to foam at the mouth to the level of the Lord towards Esau. And that's coming soon. I'm going to end it off right here. All right. Ezekiel 25. All right. And this was a quote. This scripture was quoted by Samuel Jackson to an Edomite in the movie Pulp Fiction. A very spiritual scene. A very spiritual scene. All right. So real quick, let me go to this. Let me go to this. All right. Brothers posting beautiful precepts. So also the Water brothers posting all the precepts, the Water brothers. Ezekiel 25. Okay. Ezekiel 25. And let's grab Ezekiel 25 and 14. Now, real quick, I see a brother, a couple precepts. I'm compelled in the spirit to grab them, brothers. Look at this goodie. The brothers, pillar of Benjamin, Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord has made all things for himself. He made all things for himself. He made a righteous vessel, a dishonorable vessel. See? For himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Okay? And guess what? One would say, Esau can change. Esau can change. Can a leopard change? Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can an Ethiopian change his skin? Or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to evil. Right. Esau has been accustomed to do evil, designed to do evil, to be the evil on earth. He's been created to be the evil on earth. Okay. Esau's been created to be the evil on earth. What's this? A brother posted this. 2 Ezra 3 and 16. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee and put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude. Woo wee, that's a cut, brother. Now let me look that up real quick in the GLT, all right, or what you would call today's English version. So this is 2 Ezra 3. Let me see. 2 Ezra 3 and 16. Now it reads, I'll start at 15. It says, you made an everlasting covenant with him and promised him that you would never abandon his descendants. You gave him Isaac, and Isaac gave you Jacob and Esau. You chose Jacob and his descendants became a great nation, but you rejected Esau. See, the Bible is letting us know right here that Esau has been rejected. But even though in the spirit world, all right, in the spirit realm, in the predestination design narrative that was set, they did no good or evil. The Lord selected Jacob and rejected Esau. But then through a process of time, Esau's actions show you why he's rejected. Esau's actions show you why the Lord foams at his mouth with him. You see? So we have to understand that when the Lord says he hates him, he means that on a level of what you would call emotional, not just, oh, he just less loves, I like you more. Hey, but the Bible tells us when we have more than one wife, we can't love one, we can't less love one. So how can the Lord love less, but us as man on earth, we can't less love our own wives, but the Lord can less love? Come on, man. Come on. No, you're not going to get away with that one. All right. The only thing you're going to be get loved by is a missile. The missile going to love your ass because it's going to be on you like a woman desiring a man in those days. That's how you're going to feel so low. You're going to be blessed with judgment. You're going to be blessed with blood pursuing you. All right. Like they said, when you get beat, oh, he beat me because he loved me. Real quick, let's end it off right here. This is Ezekiel going into the hate. What this shows you is the hatred that the Lord has towards Esau. That hatred is a hatred to a level of emotion or feeling, in so much that the Lord's going to put that hatred and that feeling on us towards Esau, which proves that when he says he hates him, it's to a level of detest in an emotional standpoint. We have to prove that. Ezekiel 25 and 12, Edom. It says, thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and has greatly offended. See, you reading it with pissed offness, and revenged himself on them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai. So right there, that shows you that the hatred that the Lord has towards Esau, Edom, is a hatred of what you would call emotions and a feeling. Okay, in so much he's going to put that anger and feeling on us, and we are going to act out the Lord's anger on Edom through us, through the hands of Israel, through the hands of my people. So what's that going to mean then? How is Israel going to act out the Lord's anger if the Lord's anger towards Esau ain't the spirit of anger? Christianity is a false lie and a dwindling doctrine that's hanging on nothing more than emotion that you people feel with no understanding. And in these last days, the Lord is going to show you that prophets have been among you, and this is the true gospel that the Lord said will be preached before the end come. And that end come is the end of Esau ruler, the end of Esau and rulership. All right. So I just wanted to do that lesson. I pray that it was edifying. I pray that it was exhorting, all right, to you brothers and you a few sincere sisters, okay? And I'd like to say, call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.